Hello, everybody. How did my camera get so turned? Or am I just like not sitting in the same spot I normally do? I don't know what's happened. All I know is you used to not be able to see my stairs and now you can see my stairs. So we're gonna fix that a little bit. But today the plan is going to be simple. I want to do two things. One, talk about the F1 24 race calendar for 2023, and then play F1 Manager because that's all I ever want to do. So let's actually just jump straight into it. Maybe. Troubleshooting on the fly. Let's go. All right, fine. I'll do it myself. So we have the F1 2024 or 2023 24 race schedule that got put out. I guess we can actually go here. So the 2023-24 race calendar was officially announced the other day, and there have been plenty of thoughts on the internet about it, and I figured as a brand new fan I could add a bit of an unbiased and very new, very unexperienced take on what F1 is going to look like next season. So from my understanding, these dates are like semi-final, to the point of like it's probably pretty safe to be like these are the weekends that these races are going to be taking place. So kind of looking at this year and looking at next year, we can kind of get an idea. But that said, 24 races sounds like a lot. I think it definitely is a lot. And looking at it in terms of race position compared to this year is going to be really interesting. But all in all, let's go ahead. Let's just take a look. Preseason testing starts February 23rd to the 25th. They're in Sakhir around Bahrain. I didn't realize that the F1 season really started that soon, because like the season ends in November and it's really only a couple of months off, which I am a-okay with as a person who's a fan of sports that really are rotational. Like, you know, they're on 3 months, off 9 months, going around the other way. Definitely an a-okay by me. So then obviously we open up in Sakhir around Bahrain on March 5th. Very okay with that. Super excited. I can only imagine. I'm looking forward to seeing how excited the internet is for that, you know, really just off rip, just because I can only imagine how exciting the first race of, you know, the season really is. Then you go 2 weeks later to Jeddah, March 19th. That feels pretty standard for me. Again, I have no point of reference past this year, so all this seems really relatively straightforward. I know that with the next one up, Australia, I remember this one used to be the first race of the season. Don't know if they have plans to move that back or if they enjoy having Melbourne where it is. And then going to China, this will be my first time seeing China. Have zero knowledge or impressions on what China looks like, but I'm excited to see a new track back on the calendar, at least from my perspective. And then from China to Azerbaijan around Baku. It would be interesting to see Baku a little earlier up on the schedule, followed then immediately by Miami. Now, as a person who lives in the United States, I'm all for races in the US, but at the same time, I also understand the kind of strain that it puts on the F1 calendar. So, but you know, I'm excited to see Miami come back. I mean, I'm interested to see if they make any changes to the circuit this time versus last time out. So I guess we'll see. I doubt it, but you never know. And then immediately after Miami, back to Italia for Imola, the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. followed immediately by Monaco the following week. Definitely going to be a lot of fun. Monaco renewed on the F1 calendar for another, until 2025, right? So another 3 years of Monaco on the books. It's pretty whatever to me. I know a lot of people have like a deep spiritual connection to Monaco, but from what I saw this year, it seems pretty okay. So I guess we'll hope for a more exciting weekend this coming year. And then following one semi-boring-ish race to another semi-boring-ish race, the Spanish Grand Prix, Spain Grand Prix in Barcelona the following week. So I guess at least they're not going to make us wait any extra time to get to Barcelona. So again, that'll be what it'll be. And then Canada in June following that, and then back to Austria. I think this is going to be a theme, and I want to touch on this in a bit. But Canada immediately after Barcelona there with 2 weeks, or at least 1 week in between to get over there. And then the same to get back to Austria for the Red Bull Ring on July 2nd. Austria, I really enjoy Austria. I don't know if it's the most exciting race in the entire world, but I enjoyed the 2022 race there a lot. I think there was a lot of action. There was definitely a lot going on. And then you immediately follow that up the following week going to Silverstone. I think this stretch is going to be a lot of fun. Just Austria immediately into Silverstone. So I think I'm really looking forward to that. A couple of weeks, and then Hungary there in Budapest for the Hungarian Grand Prix, followed immediately by Spa before the summer break. So instead of exiting the summer break with Spa, we actually will be ending the first stint with Spa there on the end of July. It's going to be very fun. I enjoyed Spa. I think Spa has become one of my favorite tracks as a casual fan, both of in the game, from watching it on TV and in games and things. I've enjoyed Spa a lot. I think that's a circuit and track that I've played a lot across many games, and I've really come to enjoy it. So coming out of the spring or the summer break, we head back to Zandvoort for the Netherlands Grand Prix. Hit or miss, take it or leave it for me. And then immediately followed up again by Monza the following week. Definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun, I'm sure. And then immediately from Italy to Singapore, about a week and a bit in between. I think that's a lot better than these weird, like 4 weeks it feels like until Singapore. And then once Singapore is over, to Suzuka in Japan. And then almost my birthday, we head to Qatar. I'm not sure what this circuit really is, so I haven't seen really anything on it. So looking forward to it once again, seeing a new track for me. And then from Qatar back to North America for the US Grand Prix in Austin. I will be attending that this year, so I'm looking forward to that. Then down to Mexico City for the Mexican Grand Prix, down to Interlagos, Sao Paulo for the Brazilian Grand Prix, back to Vegas. I think this is the hot takes zone of this F1 calendar. So back to Vegas for the second to last race on the calendar, and finishing up in Abu Dhabi around Yas Marina. So all in all, that's a lot of races taking place over the entire year. It definitely, when you look at it this way, testing starts in February and the season ends in the end of November. We will see, but I think I'm excited to see another year. I think one thing that a lot of people online are talking about and kind of really worried about the most is this idea that the FIA and Formula One has promised to be carbon neutral by 2030, and this kind of calendar and layout definitely doesn't seem to be moving towards that very well. It's definitely something that is turning a lot of heads, and it's really making a lot of people very confused. The only idea I can think of is that a lot of these circuits might have some sort of contractual obligations on when they might need to take place. There also are some that really need to be where they are in terms of just scheduling for weather purposes, because I know a lot of people are looking at this trip to Canada in June, when there is Miami in May, and this North American stint here at the end of the calendar. But at the same time, the weather in Canada, I think you definitely have your best chances in June And so I think Canada being where it is kind of purposeful. Miami in May is kind of the antithesis of that. I think Miami is one of those places that you can definitely get good weather pretty much almost year round. And so realistically, having it in May versus having it in June or even at the end of the season wouldn't make too much of a difference. I think I'm wondering if Miami is some sort of contractual obligation to have them towards the beginning of the year. I'm not sure. Because having them, Azerbaijan to Miami back to Italy just seems like a bit of a headache in terms of turnaround, because I mean you're looking at a 1 week turnaround between Azerbaijan and Miami, and then you have a couple of weeks to get back to Italy, but that's a lot to coordinate and it's going to be pretty big pain to say the least. And then you have a lot of your bulk European circuits in here, Austria, UK, Hungary, Belgium, the Netherlands, Italy, before you head towards your excuse me your Asian countries with Singapore and Japan, and then back towards Qatar. And I think honestly it's just this last stint that really doesn't make a lot of sense for people, where you go back to Austin for the United States Grand Prix, down to Mexico City, which is not really even that close, for the 1 week turnaround, and then down to Brazil, and then back to the US again for Vegas, and then you finish the next weekend in Abu Dhabi and Yas Marina. So I think it'll be interesting to see if they continue to have this many races on the calendar, but I think it's this last grouping of 6 races that really just doesn't seem to, or 5 races that doesn't seem to sit well with people the most. And I definitely understand. I was also very confused when you're going Austin, Mexico City, Brazil, you're kind of just working your way down the North and South America, but then you're back to Vegas, and then you're all the way across the world to Abu Dhabi. So it'll be interesting to see how this season goes. I think it's going to be a logistics nightmare, and I do not envy anyone trying to plan this out for each individual team. But nonetheless, we have a calendar. I would love to know your thoughts. You can put them down in the comment section below over on YouTube. And now we want to talk about which race next season could Dakota potentially attend. Like I mentioned, we're actually doing the US Grand Prix here in October, here in just a few short weeks for us. So I'm going to be heading to the Circuit of the Americas to see my first Formula One race in person. And I would not be telling the truth if this Vegas race did not intrigue me to the ends of the earth. We are looking at this as a potential fun vacation time next year, and may end up trying to make this happen, because it is also going to be the 4th ever Saturday Grand Prix in F1 history. And so I think just in terms of intrigue and just fun storylines, I think this would be a hard one to miss if you can make it work. And we're looking into it, and we'll see what happens. But I would love to know your thoughts on the 2023 Formula One calendar. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about this in terms of, the FIAs and Formula One's, pledge to be carbon neutral by 2030? I think they even had something in there about being something else by 2025. So this definitely seems to go against that a little bit. But as a fan of racing, I think more racing is never a bad thing. I do feel for the teams who have to try and make all of this work, but Formula One's a multi-billion dollar industry, and if anyone can figure it out, it's going to be them. But I'm excited to get this next season going. We are hurtling towards the end of another season here in Formula One. I say another season. It's my first season with the new regulations and everything going on, and so I'm already excited at the idea of another season on the belt. But let me know what you think down below, and as always, subscribe for more Formula One content, both gaming and hopefully some news and experiences going forward. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. All right, that's a YouTube video banged out. That'll just go up, hopefully, in conjunction with my Stream Deck broke. Hopefully, go in conjunction with my F1 Manager video tomorrow. But now, and more importantly, let's do it. Should be a spokesperson for racing. I don't know if I would go that far. That seems a bit far. I mean, if after I become an influencer in the motorsport space, who knows? Who's to say? But I don't know right now. I've tried to learn how to do videos like that, like when news drops, like the idea of like not dropping everything and making a video, but like putting yourself in that space. And so this was my attempt at doing so, this time with the new calendar. Also, we're definitely trying to go to Vegas next year for the race, so exciting times. All right, I need to fix this camera because I'm all over the place. Is that better? That is not the button I meant to click. This one here, though. Very well said. I try. I definitely felt a little repetitive considering I didn't really put much planning on it. Yeah, we're going on a wild ride. Just kind of one-taked it, but we'll see how it does on the tubes. I think I'll probably be catching the wave down more than anything, but it'll be interesting. We'll see. All right, I'm definitely a lot more centered now, so that's good. All right, new day, Monaco race weekend. Let's do this. We had a very exciting Monaco in our first season out. Research for next season is going beautifully. We actually can go ahead and I will do that here in a moment. Exceeding expectations, I believe you, I promise. Kevin's got a worn engine, that's okay, that's actually perfect for right now. Theo has a couple of development points. We will take care of that here right now, right in this moment. I think we will put him into his... We'll put them both into his accuracy to continue developing that man's. No other development points for them. Our staff has one. DRS Delta will be an 80 now. Perfect. Any others? No. All right, back to the email. We have an open development slot. All right, things we love to see. We are on design. We know that. So let's see. How long do we have left in the season? All right, let's do this the other way. What research? All right, we have done not a lot of research going into next season. So let's actually do some more. Let's do some more research for next season. Mainly because our car this year has not lived up to expectations, to say the least. And so we have a long way to go. We definitely need to work on our low speed cornering. So we will do this. Uh-huh. Do it. Research that thing. What else do we have going on? We have a new rear wing being researched. That's perfect. And our front wing research is also going. What kind of stock do we have in things? We have plenty. We have plenty. We have plenty. Do we actually have plenty of stock in things? That never happens. All right, let's see what else. Facilities. Anything we can do over here? What do we get? A little extra engine cooling, brake cooling. We increase our car parts expertise. Here's the problem. These are so expensive. A simulator weekly experience gain, 8 mil. I think so. We need our guys to get bumped up ASAP. Weather center. Yeah, we'll do the weather center as well. Our weather center will be 100%, and we will be good to go. And then our hospitality area, we're done. That's enough money spent as of right now. Here we go. The board has high confidence in our leadership, as they should. I mean, we're fine. Like we have so much money. It hurts. We have so much money. It hurts. Honestly, we haven't really even spent anything. Like, actually, we just like haven't spent anything. Like, it says we're gonna spend like maybe 20k more the rest of the season. So, there's that. Our car, you know, bottom 2/3 or bottom third, but nonetheless, that's a-okay by me. Reach Q2, we can do that. Qualify 10th. That seems a bit excessive. What else? Finish 10th. It is Monaco, so we definitely aren't expecting too much. Mick has a development point. Let's go with accelerate faster out of corners and pull away faster, or go faster through all corners. Let's go with the reactions for now. Let's go with the reactions for now, because reactions I feel like in Monaco are going to be really good, because it's all about kind of accelerating out of corners.
Cars have been racing through Monaco's streets since 1929.
1929.
And this weekend is no exception, as we get to watch the new generation of world-class drivers take over Monte Carlo.
I want to go to this race at some point in my life.
Monaco is famous for its many narrow...
It is definitely known for its narrow, twisty corners. Alright, we are going to, used for the first time in like 7 races that I could ever remember, put in used components in our guys' cars so that we don't keep wasting our good components in practice. Go ahead and do this too. Perfect. Perfect. Bada bing, bada boom. You are good to go. You are good to go. We are aware it's damaged. This is a-okay by us. Yep. Sounds good. Number of laps. 18. Perfect. Go to practice 1. Manage practice 1. Confirm. And away we go. And now we wait. Kind of debated on putting our reserve driver in, but at the same time, it's okay. Ooh, this is a fun graph. Mick's got some pace. We love to see it. The
What's your thoughts on coming in or
bad.
doing any more?
Come on, Mick. Bad.
Something's weird.
32%.
Yeah, copy.
Kev. 73% for Kev.
What do you think?
Kev's got some good confidence. We love to see it. Alright. Let's bump this bad boy up for you, Mick. over. It's good to go. Tires here last a long time, which is things we love to see. It's actually pretty good, all things considered. Now move that one a little closer. Let's try that. Let's try that. Oh, people on the internet. Go, go. I get almost to the end. It's good to go. It's always my least favorite part about these is just the timing of how long this takes. It definitely takes a minute. By that, I mean 60 minutes. And by 60 minutes, I mean whatever 16 times speed on 60 minutes is in real life. Oh yeah. Whoa. And a million laps. I think my favorite part about practice sessions are when you do just go out and
Let's see what happened there. Now just
Kevin.
focus on the hats.
I mean it's a train, Kevin, I get it. Amazing.
Thank goodness nobody else was involved.
Amazing.
The team are devastated. They'll be
Devastated.
questioning just what
Not
happened
damage.
out there.
That's fine. Well, we got a VSC for that. Yeah, I actually got a VSC for that. Ignore it. No, you're both staying out.
Yeah, take it easy. Cover that.
We'll replace it after the session and we'll have to make a new one. Better not be a theme, Kevin. 49% for Meg, at least it's an improvement. Yeah, 53% worse, but that's kind of to be expected at the same time. So it's okay.
How does it feel?
Well, I wanted to send them out to do like a quality style run right at the end, but Kevin's wing is broken. So I don't know if we'll get the chance. And also with the VSC, I think that probably messed with the number of laps, yeah. Just didn't do. I just didn't do the setup at all. Oh, that's funny. Clever. Just go. Just be out. Be free.
Okay, and all the way to zero. All the way to zero. Car off.
Perfect. Sir Lewis Hamilton going first on the sesh. Very fun. Very interesting. Let's go ahead. We'll get this set up for next time out. Sure. Sure, why not? A couple of bads. Um. I like that. I like that. Let's do it.
Radio check.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let them go, live their best lives. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. God damn it. Fantastic point. How are we looking? K-Mag P11? All right. We got snackies. Might as well since we're just sitting here anyway. We got we got Russell and a Haas sandwich. Great.
How's the balance?
Mint.
Yeah, copy.
Sure. What we got, Kev? 85%? Let's try it. Mediums. 25 laps, that'll basically be the rest of the time. I make it out there. What kind of tires we got? A lot of softs. All right, not us though. Not us though. Not
There's been a
us.
crash.
Norris
We can take a
crashes.
look now just take a look at the McLaren.
And up into casino. Woo!
A definite.
That would do a lot of damage to a car. Hit those angles. I feel like the game is so behind on like those messages. Safety car is ending after it's already ended for like a lap and a half.
We have low battery.
Copy.
K-Mag fastest. Mick sixth fastest. Not too shabby.
of energy.
Copy.
Nick, faster than the Ferraris on mediums. Thoughts? Still 85%. So weird.
What do you
Well,
think?
we're figuring out all of the spots not to put the setup to get it even better. So we're doing our best. I mean, like, yeah, all right, that'll be it. Okay. At least we're getting there. At least. Everybody in? Yes, everybody's in. And again, I'm doing this and it doesn't matter. Check flag, check flag. Kevin goes fastest. K-Mag goaded on the sticks.
After a day of free practice, yes.
Here's my plan for them. Literally go out, do 40 laps, and come back. Literally. We are going to simulate this primarily just because I've found in practice that doing the first two and then simulating the last one usually ends up being okay. Kevin gets 180 or 196, Mick gets 188. It's totally fine. It totally tracks. Time for quality, baby. New stuff all around. What's it at? 49%. When does this start becoming worn? Like 40%? Doesn't matter. Putting a new one in anyway. Yep. Everyone gets new-ish stuff. Kevin gets a whole new engine. Kevin's getting a whole new ERS. And a whole new gearbox. We must succeed. We must succeed here. Let's go. Let's go to work.
Radio check.
Okay, what tires we got? We got 3 sets of tires to do all of this. Who wants to be first out, huh? No rain. Glad I checked. Potentially ruining a Red Bull's lap. Let's go. Kevin, top of the board by a long shot. Mick, how's your lap going? I got held up a little bit there. Third fastest. Let's go, dude. Let's go. We're flying. Our car has some pace to it. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see how the times shake up here. The player with an absolute nightmare of a first lap. Probably had hella traffic. Carlos Sainz goes P2. Lewis takes the P2 from him. We're just slowly getting pushed down. K-Mag though, up there in P4 though. So P5 now. It's not bad. All right, we're gonna send Mick first. Are we gonna send Kevin? I think we might be okay just leave Kevin in. In fact, I will leave Kevin in. Get out last, Mick. Get out last. Attaboy. Kevin's gonna stay. We're gonna roll the dice with Kevin here. Potentially save a set of softs here. Oh, I should be watching Mick's lap, huh? It goes yellow first sector. That's not a great way to start, Mick. I'm not gonna lie. Here, Gasly goes second fastest. Vettel doesn't approve. I'm gonna say green middle sector here. There we go. Attaboy. Mick might be out here. It's looking very much like Mick is out here. Never mind. Mick goes 10th fastest, like the goat he is. Where did Kevin even end up? Not even going out again. Kevin ended up P8. Didn't even leave. Didn't even go out again. Goated. Cool. Mick, good to go. Kevin, the man himself. Yeah, we'll send Kevin again on a used set of softs. We'll send them both out on a used set of softs. We might try and get multiple laps in with Kevin.
Radio's good. Green light, green light.
We're gonna wait, send Kevin first. All right. Yes, sir, right in that pocket. Kev goes green, 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 green. Only 2/10 off of the Ferrari, by the way. 20. What are the? On used softs. Kevin's got some pace. Mick, 9th fastest so far. Nice, we love that. All right, Mick, out on your last set of softs. Sainz goes provisional, or not provisional pole, he goes P1 in this session so far. All right, for Mick, we're gonna try and send him out first, and then we're gonna send Kevin out at the end. Little early, but we're good. Little early, but we're good. He should have the most free air of anyone. Kev, just slot in there, Kev. Hold up the Ferrari, Kev. All right, we're gonna hop on board here with Mick. As we try and make it into Q3 here around Monaco. Should have free air all the way down and through. No worries whatsoever. Kevin is about to start his final lap. It goes green, first sector, things you love to see. Kevin has definitely proved that this car has plenty of pace here around Monaco, and we need Mick to prove it. His middle sector didn't show, so we're gonna see as he crosses the line and improves the P11. So Mick unfortunately is out here. He is out, so but that is a great showing from the young German driver. K-Mag goes green, things you love to see. And I think by the looks of it, Kevin looks to be safe. Kevin is indeed safe. It actually improves by 1.7 tenths. So that's an absolutely stonking quality session here for K-Mag. And now is the beauty where we saved that last set of softs for K-Mag here, who got into Q3. So back out on the used set of softs. We'll have one fresh set of softs for the end of this quali session, and then we'll have a nice fresh set of softs for race day. Let's get it. Q3 for all the marbles.
Radio check.
Radio's good.
Attaboy, Kev. Get out of there early. Kev's likely going to run into some traffic here down the run up to Casino, or at least maybe down on the back end, but who knows. This track is so hard to tell when you're going to get traffic, but he's definitely catching up to the McLaren and the Mercedes up ahead. So unfortunate run for us. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll be able to just stay just far enough up ahead through the chicanes. Oh, what is that, Lando? The AI in this game are despicable, to say the least. Run up, cross the line. A 111.5 is not going to get it done. We will say that for sure. It is not going to get it done, but back in, Kev, back in. All good, all good. That's not where money is made anyway, Kev. It's not where the money's made anyway. Ready? We're going to be coming out first. All right, K-Mag, let's get this bread. Hop on board with Kevin here. See from Kevin's point of view, heading down through the swimming pool, around the last couple of corners, down the straight, and away we go. The last lap of qualifying here in Monte Carlo before race day. Kevin's got a lot of ground to make up, but he has a lot of time to make up after getting held up by Lando Norris there. A yellow first sector is not what we want to see, but that is not where the bulk of the time is going to be made up. It's going to be in this middle sector where we were held up indiscriminately by the McLaren. So this is where this lap is going to be won or lost. As long if we, every spot is gravy at this point. So green, second sector, last two corners, nice and tight, keeping it out of the walls, down towards the start finish line, and Kevin goes P5. My prediction is we will likely end up probably somewhere closer to P7 or 8 potentially. So we will have to see as the rest of the field comes home to cross the finish line here. Let's start finish straight. Norris doesn't improve. We're stabbing 3 thousandths away from pole. Hamilton, third fastest. Russell, currently P4. Perez, still only P5. And Leclerc, with an absolute nightmare final lap, will qualify here P7. And Carlos Sainz, the man from Spain, is on pole position for the Scuderia here in Monte Carlo. What a qualifying session. Kevin, P8 in Monaco. We will take those every single time.
The time has come to fight it out.
It's race day.
Has proved quite resourceful during qualifying. That puts them in a very good position to make the most of this
Heck
race
yeah.
start. We didn't see any unexpected prowess from Alpine during qualifying.
Alright, so the plan
They did
is
well
Kevin
for
gets
themselves.
the faster start
Everything
strategy,
was open to them for the
and
race.
Mick is getting the hope
A
for
sunny
pray
day
for a
here
safety
with
car
only
strategy.
few clouds in the sky. If things stay this way, the weather shouldn't pose any challenges to the team.
So as the drivers prepare to weave their way around the streets of Monaco, you have to think there'll be twists and turns aplenty.
Probably. There are plenty of twists and turns here in Monte Carlo here, so going to be a lot of fun. Mick, we are going with the hards to soft strategy. Basically, we're pushing this out as long as we can and hoping and praying for a safety car. Kevin is doing the softs to hard strats. This is 137.5. 137.49. So maybe it's a medium to hard. In theory, this should be faster. But these are used set as softs. I think we'll stick with the softs to hards, just because track position here is gonna be great, and if we can make it many positions at the start on the softs, I mean we're gonna be on the hards pretty much the rest of the way anyway. So regardless, it is going to be a good one, to say the least. It's gonna be a good one. But let's get it. Monaco, here we come. Let's get this bread.
Now we should have good weather for the race, and that will be welcome news for the teams. There we see Kevin Magnussen.
Kevin Magnussen
They might
starting
not
in the
be
top
top
10.
3 spots, but things could change fast once the race gets underway.
That's what we're hoping for, David.
And it's Schumacher as the second driver today.
You've
They're
definitely
starting in the bottom
back
half
half
of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. Everything's been building to this.
You're fine.
It's time for one of the most exciting races in the world. This is the Monaco Grand Prix.
Monaco Grand Prix. That's lights out and away we go. Alright. Kevin didn't make up any spots. He didn't lose any spots. That's the important part. Mick, though, making a move. Making a move on Danny Rick and gets the move done. That's what we love to see, Mick. Oh boy, Mick. All right, let's take a look at the tire situation. What we got going on? We are us and Stroll
Yes, with an overtake
are the
there.
only ones on the hard tires playing the safety car strategy. It'll be an interesting day out of us. Other than that, it's a lot of softs and a couple of mediums there in the front. The Mercedes opting to start on the medium tire rather than the faster soft. Everyone else there in the top, we are definitely going to be benefiting from having an extra set of soft tires, having not gone out for a second run there in Q1. So thankfully, we are going to have, hopefully our tires will stay in that competitive window longer than those ahead of us, and we can potentially try and make some moves when their tires start to wear out. But for now, I mean, it's a train, so we'll bump Kevin back down to standard pace and push fuel, and we're in it for the long haul on this one. 78 laps here around Monaco. Can't wait, cannot wait at all. We've already dropped a second behind to the McLaren behind us, so if Kevin can just hold on to the back of this front train, we can get dragged along mighty finely, to say the least.
DRS enabled.
DRS is enabled. Really, the only DRS straight is, there's not one in the tunnel, so it's only the start pit straight, so that is what it is, I suppose. But regardless, for Kevin, we are just hoping to get dragged along by this front group as long as possible. Although this train only runs up to P4 at the moment, so that's gonna be what it's gonna be. Let's see if we lower the fuel consumption here, as we are burning up quite a bit of fuel at this point. And see if we can still hang on. I think we should be able to hang on for quite a while just with DRS. How's it going? Reed, how's it going? Welcome in. We're trying to have some fun times watching Monaco. We're trying to laughing your ass off. That's good. I'm glad. Laughing is important. Are you laughing at how badly this front group is dropping Lando in the McLaren here? Because that is pretty hilarious. I always enjoy Monaco because it's the one that you like fluctuate fuel so much. Like they were both like 4 laps in the negative and a couple of laps on standard and they're pretty much back to 0. We will take that. Mick has dropped the other McLaren behind him of Daniel. You did something you're not supposed to, but it's so funny. I mean, sometimes those are the funny things. I get it. I understand. Alright, Mick, let's not fall off too far back. We won't use fuel or tires to do it, but we'll use ERS here a little bit to really ensure the fact that we're on the back of this Alpine. Alright, good job, Mick. Kev, how you doing? Same thing, just kind of hanging on. I respect that. I feel like this is gonna, I mean, this is what Monaco is gonna be until the pit stop window in 30 laps in. So I don't know if there's really a whole lot we can do at this point. I guess we can like pay attention to Mick. Try and focus on burning off some of this fuel. Just because, you know, being heavy around Monaco isn't going to be the most helpful thing in the world, but I guess we'll see. Keep an eye on that. I believe Kevin on standard. We're definitely keeping an eye over there on the left for the interval. Alright, bro, I don't really click random links. If you want to join my Discord and then post it up in there, the screenshot, I'll definitely take a look at it, but I'm sure it's pretty good. You do exclamation point Discord, it'll pop up. I can probably do it too here. There you go. Actually no rain around Monaco. That's actually pretty good. We had rain last season, our first season here. I don't know, whichever one you feel. I mean, honestly, you could just post it in general if you really want to. Not really a it's not really just like a memes channel. I should really make like a memes and just like pictures channel in there. I will remember that for later. All right, update. Nothing has happened. This is Monaco, all right. Oh my God, that's amazing. The Schumacher's on, and you give him the Aston Martin too. That's definitely a way to do it. That's amazing though. Any other fun ones in here? Wow. Normally you're not supposed to get them. How'd you get them? I guess at that point, I mean, I know they have like some old drivers in there. Is he not one of them? I can't really say I've dug too deep into the driver market. Is literally nothing has happened in 12 laps of racing here. Let's speed this up a little bit. Oh, can we mention Pierre Gasly up here running in second here around Monaco? Things you love to see. Mick is still kind of just hanging on. He's actually in the game without voice lines, without an actual face. He's just set as retired, so you made him not retired. I understand. So you just go digging around game files. You know, I've never actually done that, but I've always been interested in like what that actually looks like. Oh, Kimmy's there too? That's funny. I wonder, I'm assuming they're I wonder if they're like gonna release him as a later Mazepin's in there. Oh Lord, no thank you. That's interesting to have Mazepin in there, because like Kimmy you can make sense, even Michael makes sense as like a later release, as like as just an update. That would be pretty fun. Romain Grosjean, that'd be cool. It is pretty interesting to think about what kind of stuff they plan on adding later. Like obviously adding Michael in there, bringing Kimmy in, Mazepin, I'll pass. Grosjean's an interesting one. Honestly, they could do so much in terms of like bringing in older like F1 faces and stuff, and just like hyping it up as a thing. That's done beautifully on these tires, by the way. Beautifully. Is there even a point? I don't know if there's really even a point trying to pass with Kev right here, because don't know if it's even like worth it. Let's try it. Let's try it once. See what happens. Oh, Kevin makes the move. Now make it stick, Kev. Oh, look at Kev making moves.
Good job.
I should have done this a long time ago. I'm learning.
Energy if you need it.
Copy that.
I just assumed it was impossible to pass around Monaco. That's what life has shown me this one season of F1 I've been following. Should have done this a long time ago. Oh, and we've dropped Perez from DRS range. Oh, what a world we're living in. What a world. And we get to pass this lap. Let's go, Kev. Kevin Magnussen, fastest lap setter at Monaco. I think, where did Kevin? I think Kevin finished P6 in Monaco last season. That would be great to get a similar results this season. Mick is Mick's doing him. Mick's in it for the long run. We're not worried about Mick for literally another 25 laps. If that, 20, 30 laps almost. Gasly pits. I want to put Kev on harvest this lap so that we can push next lap, which will probably be the end lap for our pit. So where's that front group? The front group, we'll get a good idea if the front group pits this lap or not. Sainz is in. No one else does, which means we go. And All right, Kevin, box this lap. Kev, box this lap. Big
Box,
push.
box.
Big push, Kev.
Mercedes did it.
Big push. We're not getting around anyone, but we are absolutely not giving up any margin behind. That's for sure. I mean, if you want to make the move on good old Charles here. Oh, he went through the wall, and we get the move done. Holy crap! What's this? Something else? Let's take a look. Well, hold on. Let me. Alright, it's already too late. Oh Lord, it's all over here. Hold on. Alright, out of the pits. P8s. Standard, balanced, harvest. Alright, what do we got? Good old Kvyat. Raikkonen, Mazepin, Grosjean. Massa's in there. There's also Barrichello. Very cool. Very cool. Huh. I think it would be so interesting to like sit down with a developer of the game and like try and like just ask questions about like why you make like certain kind of decisions and stuff on like who to include, who not to include. Of course, Michael's missing from the list, but you made him not retired. Fair. Fair. That does make sense. All right, let's check out Mick. How's Mick doing? Leclerc pits finally. Oh, Leclerc comes out ahead of Kev. Dang. It'll be interesting to see what drivers they add. It'd be interesting. I would love for them to add in a function of livery, like different liveries that you could throw on. I think that would be super interesting. Me in the pits, Sammy coming out of the pits. I think it's normally he doesn't have an abbreviated name, so you made it. Also, he started with 50 in every stat. That doesn't sound right. But also, I wonder if it's just like really early in the development to have him in there, kind of thing. More than worrying about like having the actual stats in there yet. It is interesting though. Russell's in the pits. Alright, he's gonna come out ahead of us too. We did find Sonoda though. Yeah, everything's a placeholder to a certain degree. Oof, we have found the back of the pack. Out of the way, Sonoda. The Williams are 41 and 45 seconds behind. Oh my god. The Williams is just not good in this game. Like, at all. Okay, back into DRS to Leclerc. Back into DRS to Leclerc. Alright, there we go. We can't go falling off that much, Kev. We can't go falling off that much. Mick, how you doing? Probably wants to actually use Michael, but you're not going to. It makes sense. Like... yeah, the fastest lap again. Let's go. I get it. It would be pretty tempting, especially just to go diving and find him like that. Like, it would be fun to use. Not having voice lines and no face is kind of annoying. Yeah, I can imagine that would be kind of take away from the you know, from the experience, to say the least. So, but it's like, what can you really do at that point with everything that's going on? That's why you don't use a lot of F2 or F3 drivers either. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. Every time I've watched like YouTube series that I'm following, and they like obviously like drop someone immediately for like an F2 driver, I do kind of find that annoying. Like, I feel like part of the whole thing is like they got actual voice lines from the drivers and like even like the engineers and stuff, and so it's like once you immediately switch them out and like you just don't have that, I feel like it takes away a big part of what the game is kind of about. Oh really? I don't know if I've yet to see any of the F2 drivers that actually have voice lines yet. That's interesting though. Anyway, is it a name I would recognize if you keep in mind the fact that I don't know a lot of the non-top 5 F2 drivers? Does he? I have him as a reserve driver. What are the situations for the voice lines? Because I'm trying to remember. I put him in FP1 sessions. I might also have not been paying attention because I don't really pay attention to not every line, but some. That would make sense. It's not every line. I can't say I pay attention to practices that much, so that actually wouldn't surprise me if I just missed one here or there. Would not surprise me at all.
Sorry
Mick!
about the spin.
Oh my god, Mick.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, copy that.
God damn it, Mick. Mick, this is why we can't have nice things.
Oh, very sorry about that.
Minor damage to the suspension. Course, dude. Course, dude. I mean, Mick wasn't going to finish in the points anyway. Also, reserve drivers have never... There any lines because of reasons? Fair. I have wondered if it's different if they're a reserve driver versus the main driver. I wonder if that just unlocks a different kind of set of available options. Well, mixed race is pretty much over. Unfortunate. But he did it to his own damn self, so I can't be too upset outside of that at this point. Is anyone not pit? No, everyone is pitted. These tires aren't really even gonna make it to the end, so another crash? It ain't Mick. I swear to God, if there was a safety car right there, I'd be so upset.
Car in the wall.
Car on the wall.
Here's the
Multiple cars,
replay.
huh?
So this was the Aston Martin.
Ooh, Aston Martin on Aston Martin violence. Oof, oh, the carnage.
That's a big smash.
Oh, the
Never
humanity.
felt that.
Oh, think of the children. Think of the children. Imagine a child sees that. Joe and Stroll pit. Hopefully they don't get in our way. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I'm assuming whoever had the penalty went first and had to sit there for the penalty. That sucks for both of them, actually. Amazing. All right, we are still entirely just chilling. Literally just chilling. I mean, Mick is gonna be on the faster tire, but he's barely lapping faster than Danny Rick, so there's that, I guess. Woo, Kev making the move. Thought about it. I appreciate the thought, Kev. That was lit. We are losing time to the Red Bull behind, which is less than ideal. The Red Bull is behind us. See if Kev can get a good run on good old Charles here. Oh yeah. Oh, it's up the inside, Kev. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Kev up into P6.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
What a move, Kev. What a move. Mick, how you doing? 3 seconds off? Man, that's tough. How are we lapping compared to Hammy? We'll see at the end of this lap. Hamilton's about to cross the line. 1:14.3 versus A. 1:14.7. So Hammy is leaving us in the dust. So we are fighting, I think, for P6 here. I think Lewis is making a pretty decent run at trying to catch up to George. I mean, other than that, Carlos Sainz is off in his own world. Pierre Gasly in the Alfa Romeo is chilling in P2 with 3 seconds ahead and 6.5 seconds behind to Verstappen, who has 5 seconds behind to Russell, who has 1 second behind to Lewis, who has 6 seconds behind to us. So what a day here in Monte Carlo. I mean, at this point, we're kind of just chilling, to say the least. I think for Mick, I don't know if it'll work at the end, but if it's not looking good to get some kind of like scavenge points, then we'll pit Mick at the end of the race to try and get the fastest lap, because why not? Because why not at this point? What else do we have to lose, really? All right, K-Mag holding off Charles Leclerc. The man from Monaco is not having a great Monaco here. Qualified P7, currently sits P7 with a Haas in front of him and a Red Bull behind. Definitely not what you want to see if you are Charles Leclerc, although he does appear to be making a bit of a run at us, it would seem. So we're gonna go defensive here down the tunnel. He shan't make the move because he can't make the move. Charles can't do it. You can't do it. The Ferrari not faster than us, huh? What a shame. Who would have thought, huh? Hey, how you doing? 4 seconds now ahead. Keep it up, Mick. Keep it up. He might actually stretch his tires to like making it semi-decently. We'll have to wait and see, but we are entirely focused on Kevin Magnussen here because he is our points runner today, at least as of right now. Oh, Leclerc and Perez getting a little squirrely, are we?
Very sorry. Jesus.
I banged my desk and my monitor started flickering.
This. There's Schumacher.
Mick getting, oh my god, Mick just got ran off the road. What'd you break? Terminal damage on the front wing, major damage on the suspension. How about
Virtual
VSC,
safety car,
huh?
slow down.
Yeah, copy.
ignore, but pause, pick pause. You're done. You're done here. You're done. Goodbye. Don't even want to think about you.
We've just had a crash on the track.
We saw, it's fine. You mean the tires are overheating? You're going 5 miles an hour, Kev.
We need to retire the car.
Copy.
What a shame.
Yeah, take it easy.
Copy.
Oh, what a beautiful time to harvest up some valuable ERS though. Absolutely mint timing here. I've always wondered, and so has my wife, for Monaco race weekend, do they shut down these streets during the day? Like, non-track time? Like, I imagine so, right? Like, I feel like they would. It's like, also, I don't know. Rose doesn't have the right abbreviation. Of course, he doesn't have a voice. Yeah, that would make sense. What's the abbreviation on his name?
Virtual safety car ending. We think we can lean on the tyres more.
Copy.
HLS, I think it was. That is definitely not correct. So, definitely not correct. That's interesting. Wonder what they're kind of going for with HLS. Ooh, what a great run, Kev. What a great run. Kev now has 10 seconds ahead to Lewis Hamilton. So that's cool. If Leclerc and Perez want to fight and slow each other up and Kevin can ride off into the distance, that would be perfect. Will it happen? Probably not, but I can dream. But with only 26 laps remaining, we are looking pretty okay. Especially around Monaco. Although we did lap faster than everyone else ahead of us that last lap. No longer, but we did at least once. Okay, what a run. We're still lapping like 3/10 slower than Lewis and George. Woof. Imagination. True. Imagination. Is her loyal servant, Romain Grosjean.
DRS is enabled.
Perez getting kind of dropped by Leclerc here. I think Leclerc's probably planning to mount a bit of an attack sooner rather than later, it would seem. Perez really is just getting dropped right now. What's Vettel's lap time compared to ours? We are dropping Sebastian. That was half a tenth of that lap, or half a second of that lap. Mine goes green on this lap. What kind of lap is this man's putting in? Goes green. Wow. So what for a 1:13.89, matched by Max Verstappen. Wow. What pace. I want that for us. Looks like Charles is making a bit of a run at us here. Honestly, we're kind of just vibing. Tire situation looking good. And realistically, there's not a whole lot that's really going on. We retired Mick, and so at this point, we are entirely just defending against the man from Monaco. Yes. Sebastian Vettel rejoining AlphaTauri in my fake F1 universe was a bit of a surreal moment when I saw it to start this second season. It definitely feels very cursed for many reasons. Oh, he's making a run. Whew, we put a second into Hamilton though. I think Lewis lost time to some back markers probably actually. But yeah, seeing Sebastian Vettel back at baby Red Bull was a very odd thing to see going into Bahrain here in season 2. Very interesting. Plus seeing Yuki at Williams, seeing Albon also back in the AlphaTauri seats, Zhou in the Aston Martin, Pierre to Alfa Romeo was fun. I mean, I think that's really, those are the big ones. And then Jack Doohan into the other Williams seat because the Goat Tiffy is no longer with us. Rip to you, Goat Tiffy. $18 laps remaining, Kev. 18 laps remaining. The Ferrari is mounting a bit of a challenge on this lap, so we're going to pay attention here.
No saving required.
Copy that.
Increase the gap here a little bit, Kev. Increase the gap. Keep them on their toes. Make them think twice. You've had Hamilton and Verstappen and Red Bull before, Verstappen and Vettel at Merc, and Verstappen and Norris at Ferrari. All weird with this kind of top stat. I think it's just weird just for the similarities to life. Like, these kind of games are always interesting because you get to do those weird things, like put Lewis and Max in the same car, or put, you know, Verstappen and Sebastian in the Merc, and put Lando in a Ferrari. But like seeing something that just like is kind of like a little like almost too sacred in real life into the game makes it does make it feel a little odd. You didn't even do those, by the way? The AI did it? Oh wow, that's pretty funny actually. That's very cursed, like very cursed. The AI knows what's up. Oh, the back markers put a second on Leclerc. Oh, if we can get through this lap and keep him out of DRS, that actually would be huge and massive and all of the above for us. All right, Kev, let's see some fast laps. We got to put this man out of his misery. Give another back marker for him to have to pass here on the opening straight. That'd be lit. And Kev with the fastest lap. We love that, Kev. 15 laps remaining, Kev. 15 laps remaining. Most cursed thing you've done was Verstappen and Vettel at Haas, but that's it. I want to start. I need to start. So I have this save, which I do on stream and upload to YouTube. And then I have an Aston Martin save that I'm kind of playing, just like speed running it, just so I don't have to like watch everything. And I basically just speed run like all the races and practices and stuff. I need to start another one and just go absolutely hog wild, like put Verstappen and Hamilton in a Williams and like sim a year and see what happens, that kind of thing. I just need to play around with it more. I think it'd be so funny. All right, Kev, way to go. Holding on to that like Verstappen expansive. Yeah, they are expansive. Both of them are expansive. But that's why you do it like immediately and then just like that's gonna be that save. He's so expansive. The fact that you can go into negative money in this game is really the only thing making it possible to have fun like that. Because holy, yeah, that dude, I think I saw it was like, if you do it like right at the beginning of the first season, it's like, it's something stupid to break that contract. That was 60 million, buyout at a minimum of 25 million. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, literally exactly. That's absolutely absurd. Literally. What's Lewis's? Do you know off the top of your head? I imagine Lewis's isn't as crazy, but also is still just as crazy. But I know, yeah, Max is on that super duper contract. That's super duper contracted. I have good work. 4/10 on Leclerc. Merc buyout is only 10 mil or something. I think I saw that. That sounds about right. I remember I saw Max's is like stupid crazy, and Lewis's was still a lot of money, but it wasn't like, it wasn't for Verstappen money. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Kev. We're nearing 10 laps to go. Nearing 10 laps to go. Norris is also 20 mil. Yeah, he got locked down by McLaren like last year before that or something. He signed like a super long contract with them, so that does not surprise me that he is on lockdown from McLaren. We're just trying to keep this gap to Leclerc above a second, and then other than that, I think we have P6 pretty much on lock here. He also pusher was asking for 10 mil a year. Woo, woo, woof. That's a lot of money. I wish I was good enough at a job to ask for $10 million a year to do a thing. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. I'd be a big fan. All right, let's catch up to Albon. Let's get around Albon. You'd be happy with 30K a month? Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. 30K a month, is that? Yeah, I would do a lot of things for 30K a month. Albon, get out of the way. Thank you. All right, now hold up Leclerc. Alright, he didn't really hold up Leclerc. If anything, he held us up too much, and now Leclerc's back within a second, and now we have to panic. Manish, FP driver, not even happy with 300K. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of crazy when you actually sit down and think about it, because, you know, 300K a year just doesn't sound like a lot when you have people like Lando asking for 10 mil a year. Well, when you sit down and think about it, to be a reserve driver or even just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Attaboy, Kev. I was really trusting Kev there on defense. 30K a month, my God, the dream. Tires is Leclerc. Leclerc has 8% better tires than us. Why are our tires so destroyed compared to everyone else's? This is it. This is the rest of our race. F2 drivers should be happy they even get a seat. Well, I feel like being an F2 driver is its own level of stressful, just because like it's so expensive to be an F2 even, that like even just to stay in F2 it's super stressful. And so like the idea of just getting into an F1 seat has got to be like the biggest like motivator at that point, because it's so expensive. What, Kev? I need Perez to catch up to Leclerc enough to where he can just occupy some of Charles's brain just a little bit. Yeah. See, I stream a normal time for me in America, which turns out to be like 3 or 4 a.m. for a lot of you guys. I appreciate you coming and hanging out regardless. I have a few people from the other side of the world who like to stop in either when they wake up or when it's like 3 a.m. So makes sense. I'm a night person too, so I understand. I do. I'm much better in the evening / night than I am literally like anywhere else. So I understand. I do. Hi Kev, let's bring it home. You literally take something similar to sleep pills if you have to sleep early. I understand that. There was a stretch of time where we were going to bed at like 4 a.m. every day or every night, and to get off of that schedule, we also had to take some like pretty like drastic measures to like make sure that we were like definitely going to bed like early to try and fix our sleep schedule at that point, because we needed to very, very badly. Last lap of Monaco. Here we go, baby. And we take home P6 for Kevin. Hold off the Ferrari and the Red Bull behind. It has looked good so far, but it is still a long lap to go. We're gonna wait to push this last point, half a lap of fuel here down the tunnel. Beautiful, beautiful. Build up that gap, Kev. Build up that gap. Here we go. Last few corners.
Crosses the line first.
And Kevin Magnussen with the fastest lap and P6 in Monaco. We did it, baby.
So let's check our flags.
Let's go.
Honestly, man, the car was superb.
Very
Bang.
good points for the team. Take a
Bang. Huge day for K-Mag, who has really struggled here recently. He's struggled a lot here recently, so we are glad to see Kevin come back with a very, very good result here in Monaco.
Kevin Magnussen showing us how it's done. A great result.
Fantastic result. Wait for it. Yeet. What a day for K-Mag.
Haas there having a very successful day at the races.
Very successful day of the races, baby.
Definitely cause for celebration.
Not a great day for Mick,
This
but
team can take anything that's
a
thrown
very,
at them.
very good day for us, regardless.
And they're in 6th place in the
Still in
constructors'
6th.
standings at the
I
end
did
of
not
this
check and see where the
weekend.
Alpines finished, because we're chasing them
Next
down
time, teams will
in
be
the
racing
constructors.
through the streets of another city. Join us in Baku on the shores of the Caspian
Baku.
Sea for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
We will do so. Kevin does finish with the fastest lap. Wow, kind of by far, by the look of it. Oh yeah, baby, 9 points for the day. Fernando, no points. No points for the Alpines. Kevin moves up 4 spots, still well behind Mick. This is how much Kevin has struggled this season so far. Oh, we are tied with the Alpines heading into Baku. Love to see it. Kev with a development point, massively earned. What a day. What a day. Monaco may not be the most exciting race we've ever seen in real life or in the game, but nonetheless, it still brings out some memorable finishes. Suspension's on. Cool. CFD simulator complete. Cool. All right, let's start with Kevin. What do you need to work on, Kevin? Control? Control is kind of bad. His defending is also bad. Honestly, I think at this point since we're more than likely gonna be replacing Kevin sooner rather than later anyway, I think we're just gonna be focusing entirely on his pace. We'll bump up that those reactions. No one else? Any of the staff earn one? No, that's fine. Totally fine. New suspension design. Manufacturing of the new design just finished. You have 4 of them. Cool. CFD simulator. Cool. Exceeding expectations. Shut up, baby. I know it. Long break. We are low stock of that suspension, but we have a bunch of new ones, do we not? We do. We have a new suspension in town, so that's fine. The factory is in poor condition. We're literally upgrading it right now. It'll be done in a couple of days. Let's just relax. Factory upgraded complete. Race preview. Not a lot to say. Development speed is up to 12% and project capacity is up to 4, which means we get to do more stuff. Even though I think we have we have stuff going on, so it's fine. Continue on. Not a whole lot else to do beforehand. But 2 drivers in 10th. I don't know if I can promise that, my guys. I don't know if I can promise that. We'll leave it alone. Let's head to Baku.
Hello from Baku, where we're looking forward to a weekend of racing among the medieval and the modern. Here at the Azerbaijan.
Here in Azerbaijan. Old parts go on. Old parts go on. Good parts come off. Old parts go on. Good parts come off. Even though this ERS is still fine. I wanted Kevin with a fresh. We might actually leave Kevin on this ERS one for this one now that we don't really need it as much. Oh, let's see. Sure. Let's put Theo in. Why? Literally, why not? Literally, why not? Sure. 18 laps. Let's do it.
Radio check.
Get out there, boys. Make us proud. Fine. I'm hoping that our new suspension should help here. Or at least it should, because you know, straight line stuff. Huh.
We need to charge it.
Fury, how's it going, my guy? It has been a minute.
We can push.
Been
more.
going well. We just came off of Monaco, where Kevin came home P6. Mick crashed twice, and we retired the car. So, but Kevin qualifies P8, finishes P6 in front of Charles Leclerc and Sergio Perez. That was fun. Busy with uni life. I understand. I do not miss that life in the slightest. Don't ask me if I do. I will tell you, no megalol. I do not miss it. I shan't miss it ever again. I'm glad to hear you're doing pretty good. Love to hear it.
How does it feel?
65%. We take those. Theo, thoughts? I am definitely feeling better than I did last week. We can say that
What's
for
your
sure.
thoughts on coming in
I'm
or
still
doing any more?
I still feel it, but it's definitely way better than it is. I'm still rocking the disclaimer, just because there are moments every once in a while where I kind of just need to shut up and just exist for a bit. But all in all, it's night and day difference from last week. But I still got another like week and a half worth of antibiotics to take and stuff like that. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We will get there in the end, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely. You know, being able to talk and breathe and drink water and eat food without pain. You got some light sore throat yourself. Understandable. I feel like it's pretty common for like, at least it was for me. Whenever I would go back to college, university, I would always get sick too. Basically, just because, like, that's just kind of like just what happens when you go back to school for the first time. Like, you're around other people again. At least that was always my experience. So, drink a lot of water. Don't ignore it for too long if it gets too bad. It's my other advice. No, it's fine. Sure. Yeah, that was not an uncommon occurrence. Oops, someone crashed. We're in the pits though, so it ain't us. Hamilton out.
I think that was a crash. Let's take a look at the replay. Now watch this.
Hamilton, no.
Lewis Hamilton.
You got a slight feeling it's COVID, but isn't that bad yet? He's in the barrier.
Nobody else was
Oh,
involved.
God.
That was a
Edge. Yeah, we are. I do not envy that either. Like a month and a bit ago, we were dealing with a bout of that ourselves for the first time since use the phrase COVID started. Since COVID started, we got it like a month ago. So, yeah, I would say get tested. Never hurts. Never hurts. That's always our thing. We test a lot for work whenever we have to go into the office, so we have a bunch of tests here. So that was always our thought, is like, worst case scenario, you're negative, which is also the best case scenario. And then the other side is, if you do test positive, at least then you know what it is. So that's my 2 cents, from someone halfway across the world, or all the way across the world, depending on how you want to look at it. So. See what kind of lap time Kev can put in on push, but no ERS. Did not improve. Will you improve this time? Oh. Perfect. Dominance good, 67. We love to see it. F54. That's okay.
How's the balance?
All good, all good. Perfect. All right, we get Mick back in the car. Sure. All right, Mick, we're gonna start on the medium and literally put him out there for like 30 laps. For Mick, it's gonna be more about getting that track acclimatization done. Yes, sir. Let's do it. FP2.
Radio check.
Radio's good.
Green light. Green light.
Green light, baby. Oh, the medium side really is that slow comparatively. Well, I guess he does have, 30 laps of fuel in. Laps is gonna take a long time. Damn. I was not ready for that. Mick's gonna be out there the whole time. Wow. Practices really are the most boring part.
Car in the wall.
Copy.
Car on the wall, not us. Not us. Thoughts? Not us, baby. Let's go. Who was it? Tell me who it was.
Sounds like there's been a crash.
Albon. We'll pass. Albano in the wall. %. Not too shabby. 91%. 91% for K-Mag.
Yeah. Copy.
Huge. Huge. Kev's in. All right, let's see what we can get here. Ooh, optimals. I like that. Do it. I don't think it matters. We're not gonna get that many. We're not gonna get that many laps in, so let's not worry about it. Also, I talked about it earlier, but we got to talk about this Las Vegas race in 2020 in 2023 starting at midnight. No thank you, but also I'm definitely gonna try and be there, so maybe. Like I get trying to like cater to the European other side of the world time zones and all that stuff, but having a race that starts at midnight is gonna suck ass.
Raise I got.
Copy, copy.
Makes back 73%. Bad braking stability. I mean, oh, there we go. Sheesh. I could do this. I can't move that one, damn it. Alright, try it, run it. Run it up. Oh, Meg's not even gonna get out, that's fine. And perfect. Perfect timing. Optimal. Did I snipe? Did I snipe it? You start the 15-minute code test? Nice. Good call. Furry, I don't know if you heard, but we need to talk about the 2023 race calendar that got released yesterday. I want to know your thoughts.
We'll be kicking off today.
How are we
with a
feeling about
final
it?
practice
How are we
before
feeling about a
moving on to
24
the
race
qualifying
schedule?
session. Each team will be looking to build on the progress they made during yesterday's practice
Anything in the
session.
order
When it comes
stick
to
out to you?
preparation, absolutely nothing should be left to chance. Everything has to be just right. Of course, by the time
23 is the sweet spot. Interesting. So if you were gonna take out a race of next year's lineup, which would it be? That's the real question. Kim goes 12, Mig goes 17. Monaco or Spain? I respect that. I respect the guts to say Monaco. I would agree with Spain though. From everything I've seen of Spain, both on the game, on this game, F1 22, and in real life, Spain seems to be pretty, how to put it, boring. Not a whole lot going on really.
Radio's good.
Okay, should be green now.
I didn't put the good components back in their cars. I was distracted. Damn it. I hate everything. Well, if one of them gets through into Q2, we'll be golden. Otherwise, it's going to be Pain City. I don't really like the Shanghai circuit in the game, but it's been a while since we saw it. I've heard that. I've heard people say that. I can't say I've ever seen it at all, really. So I don't know. Oh my god, I didn't pay attention to the rain. No. Kevin is going to be through 100% because it is now raining. Mick is screwed, to say the least. I'll make just come in. Kevin is 1,000,000% through. Mick got screwed because I wasn't paying attention. Dang it. That's my fault, Mick. That's my fault, dude. Alright, it's probably just gonna be enters. Yeah, it's gonna be enters the rest of the way. It's pretty unique. I've heard. I'm interested to see it. See, I was excited to see like the new tracks out there, or the new circuits on the ones, or at least the ones we haven't seen in a while. But at the same time, I don't know what to expect of them, so I feel like I'm kind of in the same boat.
There's been a crash.
Stroll!
Sounds like a single car.
Get strolled. Get out there, Mick. So I guess we'll see.
Rain, all clear.
Yeah, copy.
Do you have any like stretches on the schedule? You're gonna see Singapore with your own eyes? Yeah, I bet. You have a favorite stretch? So while you're thinking about that, I'm going to the USGP this year because it's it's an hour and a half up the road. As controversial as it might be, I'm gonna do my darndest to be at Las Vegas next November. I want to be there. So we'll see what happens. I think that Las Vegas to Abu Dhabi doubleheader is probably the thing that surprised me the most on the calendar, because literally in 7 days you're going from racing in Las Vegas, United States, to Abu Dhabi around Yas Marina in 7 days. That's insane to me. Hi, Mick. I think Mick is actually through here. That was a banging time. Everyone else is just starting their laps, so I guess we'll see. Are they on inters? Probably. Yeah. It'd be really funny if it dried up under 1 millimeter before they finished. Checker flag.
And all the way to zero. All the way to zero. Car off.
Bottas comes through. Doesn't improve. Mick is just gonna be sliding down the order here. I think Mick's out. He's out. He's out. Goodbye, Mick. Goodbye. Not last. Let's go, Stroll. Thanks for crashing. Unfortunate for Mick. Mick, that's on me. Mick, that's actually on me. Oh my god, and we can't change it? Oh wait, no, we can. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Yeah, we'll leave the old ERS in there. And that gearbox back in there, baby. Old, used set. Used set. Let's go. Oh.
Radio check.
I'm out of water. Sad.
Radio's good.
Green light, green light.
Bunch of people getting out early. Rain? No rain. No tricks this time. Stappy goes. Everyone else going. Alright, get out there, K-Mag. Make us proud. into some traffic. That's sad. Maybe though. Maybe we might get lucky. Kevin, P6. Hey, we're negative. Let's go. Things you'd love to see. Let's go. Yeah, let's see. So this year we're going to the USGP. Next year we're trying to go to Vegas. I really want to go to the Vegas race. Like, not even kidding. I want to go to the Vegas race so bad. It's probably going to be so expensive, but it's one of those things that I feel like you just need to be there. Kind of like Miami this year, where it's like, it's kind of just a crapshoot. Yeah, and it's going to be on Saturday, which is crazy. I just think it's going to be either the greatest thing in the world or it's just going to be a dumpster fire, and I want to be there no matter what. Just to see it. Plus, I'll take any excuse to go to Vegas. I'm not even lying. I love Vegas. Kevin got held up by Sonoda here so badly. Kevin's out because of Sonoda. Kevin's out because of Sonoda. He's through! He's through! Hell yeah, dude. We got so lucky right there. I love Vegas. Hi, man. Thanks for stopping in. Get out of here. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Sonoda will be blocking all over the place out here. Sonoda ain't got no chill.
Radio check.
Radio is good.
Doesn't matter though, because no one else really improved either. So that's going to be that. On to Q3 for Kev. On to Q3 for Kev. And a huge opportunity here. Even though we're definitely gonna run into some traffic potentially. No, we're definitely gonna run into some traffic. But first lap, used tires. We're not super worried about it. Actually, we get a clean run, actually. That's actually awesome. And the rain! Oh, signs. Where are we at? Oh my God. We might be on a front row. We might be on a front row start. Everyone focus up. No, Verstappen. How are you still going that fast? No. What is that? He was like back here. That was well over 1 millimeter for him. Oh, that's Kevin's first ever front row start denied by Verstappen. Wow. I mean, we're not going again. We're not going to get faster. It's just going to be wet, so it's going to be a P3 start. We're starting next to a Ferrari on race day. Things you love to see. We can watch the rest of it shake out, I guess. Watch the rest of them go. If Leclerc manages to go faster than us on inters, I'm gonna be impressed, to say the least. Very impressed, to say the least. Where is he? He's there in the middle of the pack, so I guess we'll find out here in a moment. But we're not moving because we have at minimum a top 4 start locked up here around Azerbaijan. Gasly's flying.
The checkered flag is now out.
Gasly's flying. No improvement. Couple of... All right, Leclerc does not start faster than us. That's a P3 start for Sunday. Huge. We'll see how long that lasts.
It's time for the final touches here on the grid ahead of today's race.
A fantastic opportunity. Opportunity abounds.
Now it's on them to demonstrate that they can finish strongly in the race as well. Although we didn't see a standout performance from Alpine during qualifying, everything's still open to them during this race. And the sun is shining bright here today. This is perfect weather for teams and drivers alike to show us what they're capable of.
Well, whatever happens, it's sure to be a tremendous race day
All
here
right.
at the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Baku. Let's see what you have for me, Baku. All right, Kev is going on the fastest strategy. And Mick is going on the opposites. Or maybe the soft to hard. Actually, we'll put Mick on the soft to hard. That'll be good. Yeah. Yeah. Soft to hard. Pit lap 18. For this one. But for this one, you're looking pit lap 22. Yeah, I think I actually like this for Mick. Start hards, or start softs, go hard. And then for Kev, start medium, go a little longer with that, hopefully with the front group, and then be good to go. Here we go, baby. P3 start in Baku.
We have beautiful blue skies overhead as the drivers
Should be able to
line
see
up on
us.
the grid.
Never mind, Ferrari's in the way, right there.
Looking at the Haas, starting in third place.
Third place,
They're in
baby.
a really good position for this race.
Very good position for us.
There's the other Haas. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. The race start is mere seconds away. This is what you've been waiting for.
Here we go, baby.
It's the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Azerbaijan incoming.
And it's
Lights out. And away we go. Baby, let's get it. Hi, Kev. Okay, we gotta hold the spot, hold the place, make a move.
Looks like Aston Martin have just gained a race position.
Stroll overtakes Schumacher, things you hate to see. Fighting at the back of the grid here.
Haas with an overtake.
All right. You can Stroll back, that's fine. We've dropped Charles Leclerc a little bit. We're gonna see if we can get some deploy action here behind Sainz. Maybe get a sneaky pass here. Oh, we are comfortable. To the inside. Thoughts? Going for it. Woo! K-Mag P2. Nick still down in 19th. Oh,
Haas with an overtake there.
we have dropped Charles Leclerc. K-Mag in P2, baby. Let's get this bread. K-Mag faster than Ferraris. People are asking. People are wondering. I'm so tempted to leave him on deploy just to see if we can get him up into P1 for like a second. Although this 1 second gap behind is looking juicy. I will leave him alone. Mick, what's going on? Mick, everything okay, dude? Alright, what's the tire situation like? A lot of mediums, few softs. Sounds about right. K-Mag still vibing? DRS enabled?
DRS enabled.
Let's get this bread, Kev. No rain, let's go. K-Mag up into first. K-Mag leads the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I need to watch that again because I was in
That's
this.
a new race
I was in the
position
strategy
for
view.
Haas. Let's take a closer look. Now just
Zooming,
focus on the
flying.
Haas.
K-Mag leads the Azerbaijan. GG. Stop the race. Stop the race. It's over.
Goodness me.
Kevin Magnussen
There they
wins.
go, moving ahead of the other driver.
Yes, sir, Kevin. Yes, sir. Mick still can't make the move around the Williams, huh? Even on the softs, we're not making that move. One time a hospital, yeah. Well, that's kind of the whole point. We're trying to, in our alternate F1 universe, we're trying to bring an F1 World Championship one way or another to America. All right, Mick, let's quit beating around the bush here. Let's get by the Williams. Let's come on. You're already 4 seconds off the pace here. Come on. All right, it was fun while it lasted. It was fun while it lasted. Oh!
No DRS.
Careful,
Oh
Verstappen
my
ahead,
God!
there's a crash.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We are about to find out. Oh my god, hold on. I was not ready for that. Holy. Yeah, no, same. I'm glad I was looking. That was it. Oh my goodness.
Yellow exit of 6.
Is he like out? Oh my god, he's out.
Copy.
We can take a
Here we go,
look
baby.
now. We're just watching
Down the
Red
inside. Great run. Huge lockup.
Bull. That crash is terrible news for the team. That's going to be a big blow to the team.
Oh baby.
Will they be
K-Mag
able to recover?
back into P1.
We'll see.
Dude, the F1 gods are giving K-Mag a P1 finish here. Oh my goodness. I was not ready for that. Oh my god. That was so funny to watch from that perspective. I need to remember to get that clip. That was amazing. He passes me with DRS. It should be known he'd only pass us with DRS and then just slams head first into the wall. Oh my goodness. We lead. Oh, honestly, this is great for Mick too, because he fell so far behind. Behind the Williams, and so now he'll get to catch back up to the rest of the pack. Oh my god, what a start to Azerbaijan.
We've got loads of energy.
Understood.
Oh, I just need to see Kevin P1 behind a safety car. That's it. We need to take every win we can get here. Safety car in this lap or no?
And obviously no
Safety car in this
overtaking
lap?
the control line.
Yeah, Williams drops the GOAT Tiffy, loses Albon to AlphaTauri, and grabs Duan. Yeah, Duan. I still don't know how to say his name. I always feel bad. I remember when this is season 2 also, so like I don't know when the restart on this is.
Make sure we get a good restart.
Copy.
I mean, I'm just gonna do this now. How did Kevin not get full ERS back? Just so we don't miss the restart. Here we go, baby. Let's go racing.
Copy that.
Kevin holds P1. Kevin holds P2. No DRS. We need to be putting in some absolute work right now to try and build up as much of a gap we can before DRS gets re-enabled. So we need to be building up that gap. If we can put a second on the Ferraris right now, that'll only, I mean, there's 51 laps in this race and it's a long way to go, but I mean, huge possibilities and opportunities abound now. We put 1.5 seconds on signs. Let's go. Okay, Mag putting 2 seconds on the Ferrari's head. Now the Ferraris will fight, and we will ride off into the distance. Mick, how you doing? Getting attacked by an Aston Martin here, Mick.
Haas with an overtake.
Oh, okay, we passed the show. That's good. K-Mag the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Although this is dropping. Actually, not that bad. I'll just leave that looking. Woof. I want these two to fight enough to where Kevin can just build up that gap. The bigger the gap we can pull with Kevin right here, the better.
DRS enabled.
Yeah, rest enabled, baby. Let's get it. Let's get this bread. Oh, Mick, you've been on deploy for like 2 laps now. That's my bad. That's my bad, Mick. Get the Alpine though? Thoughts? No? Alright. Alright, oh, okay, no, these two are still going back and forth. I saw Leclerc's interval when he was behind Sainz, and I was like, wait a minute. It's not bad. We're not in a bad spot. We're gonna keep an eye on this, but we'll focus on Mick here for a minute and see if we can what's wrong with you? Oh, I didn't put your components back in. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. Hey Mick, this one's on me. This one's on me. Don't you worry about it. These components are now toast. And therefore I also don't care about Mick's race as much because he has a gearbox with like 20% wear left. They're just flip-flopping back and forth. Which honestly is a great strat because with no DRS for me to do the same. That's unfortunate. Does look like Mick got by Ocon though, so that's hilarious.
That's a new race position for Haas. Here's the replay. Now just focus on the Haas.
Good boy, Mick. Attaboy. Make it stick. I do not want them to get DRS off of me. Alright, good. They'll get DRS off of each other, but not from me. They won't both have DRS, basically. Only one of them will. Ooh, that defensive move. Look at this. Oh, losing so much time. Oh my goodness. Oh, around the outside. Bottas, opportunistic, round the outside. Wow, what a move. How's Mick's tires looking? We'll be all right. We'll check on it in a couple of laps. He definitely is. He's doing okay. All right, this might be the end of K-Mag GOAT status because we're gonna lose DRS. We're giving DRS to the entire train behind at this point. And there we go. Now lose 2 positions. Thank you. Do not lose 2 positions.
Alpine just advanced.
Not gonna overtake Shumi. That's fine. Still in P2. Still in P2. We're vibing. And honestly, wait, what? No, never mind. I was looking at this, going, that's not real. Or is it? I don't understand. The visual, he's right on my ass. If this man doesn't get DRS here, that'd be insane. Alright, yeah, I was gonna say he is well within a second to me at that point. Oh yeah, baby, came back into P1. Goated. Absolutely goated.
Haas with an overtake.
Attaboy, Kev. You know what though? K-Mag, he's fighting up here. He's fighting out here. It's a long way to go, but he's fighting. What kind of tires we got going around us? Softs, bunch of softs, and then Sainz is the only one that we really need to worry about the most right now. But basically, once the soft runners start to pit, that's when we need to put in some absolute work. So I'm actually just gonna leave it on standard and try and build up a bit of a fuel excess here. We only care about the signs. We definitely want to hold on to the back of Valtteri here, but at the end of the day, we're kind of still doing okay. Kev's tires are doing fantastically. Tire wear here is
That's a good overtake.
Not a
from
thing.
Alpine.
Doing very good. Very, very good even. Let's see, we got 5 more laps probably till the soft runners start to pit. Oh wow, Signs. What was that, dude? Holy, what a move. He tried it. He actually, I respect that. Dude, Bottas in this game is good. Like, I don't know what to tell you. He's like, he's a good option here. I hate this. Like, he's a good option. He's fast. Like fast. Nah, I don't like this. I flipped my camera around and I don't like it. I just wanted to see what it looked like and I didn't like it. There we go. Dude, yeah, I don't know what it is about Valtteri in this game, but he's like really fast. Come on, Kev, get the DRS. Kev should have the DRS here. Yep, leave him in the dust. Thank you. Leave him in the dust. Thank you. Put on the afterburners.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Bottas got absolutely worked right there, by the way, by Leclerc. What happened to Sainz? Sainz all the way down into 5th. I was not ready for that. I was not expecting that. But not giving Leclerc DRS is fantastic for us. New fastest lap, K-Mang. Dude, this game is so much fun to watch, to play, to just experiment with. I am addicted to this game severely. Like, severely. It's I've found the perfect way to describe it as in reality, you're just watching an F1 race with way more control over what happens. And that's my favorite way to describe it, because it's literally that. You don't have the game. Oh, rip. It's so worth it though. It's so worth it.
Great play there. They've moved up a place.
If you're on the fence, I don't know your situation. I can't predict your situation, but I was so excited for this game to come out, especially as like a newer F1 fan. I was so excited when this game came out, and I've enjoyed every single moment of it for sure. All right, Kevin, we're just gonna kind of leave at this point. Mick is chasing an Aston Martin. All right, Mick, we're gonna box you a lap early. How's that sound? What's that, Pitts? Yeah, he was on the softs, so he was on the opposite strategy for us. So now Kevin needs to, we need to go with Kev. If we're gonna try and cover off the soft runners, we need to be going. We're pitting in 5-ish laps. We need to be pushing. We're boxing Mick. Kevin's on the medium, so Kevin's on the opposite strategy. We're almost there with him. Perez, Russell, Albon also all in the softs. Mick is about to be pitting. Dang it, that was 2 seconds too slow. I need to just be here to remember to take him off of pushing super hard. Oh, 3.3. We got to get our pit stop times down, guys. Come on. It's fine. All right, Mick. We're lean the rest of the way. Also, charge up. All right, Kevin. We are going to be entering Kevin's pit window here. Sainz probably or Leclerc actually probably pits this lap, or yeah, he pits now. That's good. So now we definitely need to be going. We're gonna. Things you love to see. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. So now we need to start paying attention to when the medium runners start to pit. That's when it's gonna matter the most. So basically the rest of the top 5 is what we need to pay attention to, which is not, easier said than done. I am new to F1, and so it's been fun trying to find some friends on here and find some new community members. F1 has definitely been my favorite period so far of me on Twitch, and it's brought in a lot of cool people. Like Fury, who was in here earlier, I think he was leaving as you stopped in or something. He lives in Singapore. There's another guy I know I've met here who lives in the Netherlands. There's a couple people over in other parts of Europe I'm not sure about. So it's been a lot of fun trying to find some more like-minded people to chat F1 and who enjoy watching F1 Manager specifically, because oh boy do I. All right, Kev, good work, good work. We're gonna be diligently paying attention to boxing here, because if they box behind us, then we'll box early. Otherwise, we're gonna aim to box on our lap. Unless they decide to run long, in which case we'll have to wait and see. Sainz pits. All right, to cover off Carlos Sainz, we box this lap. To cover off Carlos Sainz, we box this lap. All right, Kev. Box. All right, Kev, let's see a quali style lap here. I need to see the goatest of laps. The goatest of laps, Kev. Let's see it. Let's see what you got. It's getting intense. Up to the castle section. Successfully making it through said castle section. All right, Kev, good work. Good stuff, Kev. Good stuff. That was a heck of a lap, dude. Heck of a lap. Mick, how you doing? 7 seconds? That's tough. All right, the rest of the top 5 pit. Leclerc likely... Oh, back out in P1? Back out. Dude, what a stop. What a stop. Kev, in P1, out in P1. We covered off Sainz by like 2.5 seconds. Wow. All right, 30 laps remaining for a Kevin Magnussen potential win with the freshest tires of anyone in the top 5. Things you love to see. DRS is so scary. I'm not gonna lie. He's going up the inside, 100%. No, he falls back. Wow. Huge defense there by K-Mag. Huge defense. K-Mag, good work, good work. We're likely getting past here. Very likely getting past here. Very likely getting past here. Unless. All right, now we're definitely getting past here. Yeah, doubly passed. No double passes here. No double passes here, Sergio Perez. I don't think so. And Bottas is back here
And Ferrari just
in
gained a place.
P4. Mick, how you doing? Only 4 seconds behind Joe now. That's good. Sorry, I really left Mick out to dry, giving him parts that are like 27 and 21% remaining in ERS is 44%. Mick does not have the best vehicle under him in this one. I guarantee, absolutely. Kev, what's going on? Why are we this far off? Crash? Safety car? BSC. Mick, we did box early, so we'll at least go down to light. Who crashed? Who did it? Who done it? Who did it? Tell me.
We've had a crash.
Joe! That's a free position for Mick.
This was the Aston Martin.
That's a free position for Mick. You'll see him come around the background. Right there. Oh, he looked.
There, we see the crash.
What a crash. That's a free position for Mick. Let's go Mick up into P15.
That's it.
Attaboy, Mick.
Haas with an overtake.
Mick overtakes Joe. Let's go. Why are we losing so much time right now? We went from 2 seconds to 2.6 under a VSC. This is bull. It's rigged for money or ratings or I don't know.
Got loads of energy.
Copy.
All right, come on, let's get this VSC ending. Dude, Leclerc's put a second on us. What is this? We're back, baby. Right behind Stroll. K-Mag
Looks
chilling
like
in
Aston
P2.
Martin have just gained a race position.
Honestly, I'm just gonna fast forward till DRS gets enabled again.
DRS is enabled.
Dude, how did Charles Leclerc put 2 seconds on us under a VSC and just like the first 2 laps after? Like, what is that? We are literally making our way around to Mick to lap him. Amazing. I mean, our tire wear is going to be so much better than like everyone else. But like our straight line speed is just ain't it.
Haas with an overtake there.
Oh my God, Bottas, the double overtake. Wow. Dude, Bottas is on one, dude.
A Position gained for Alfa Romeo.
What a move by the fucking Valtteri. Come on. Get in there. What a move. That is not something you see every day, that's for sure. Oh. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Aston Martin with a great play there. They
Oh,
moved up a
Stroll,
place.
get out of here. I really feel bad for kind of leaving Mick out to dry a little bit with the engine and gearbox situation, but at the same time, you know, stuff happens. You know, we have to make sacrifices for later in the season, and Baku is just not going to be Mick's bag.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Hey, Mag, back up into P2. Charles is just like zooming off into the distance with reckless abandon at this point. Our tire wear is so good compared to everyone else's. $20 laps remaining. 20 laps remaining. Kevin with the new fastest lap. Let's go. And no move for Valtteri. No move for Valtteri. I am jealous of Charles Leclerc, who gets to be all the way up here. Can you even see us? Nope, because you go down a hill and around. Charles is flying right now. Absolutely schmoving. How you doing, Mick? Still hanging out with Stroll? Looks like it. Yep. Oh, Kev, don't get doubly overtaken. Don't do it, Kev. No, Kev. Alright, that's not a good one.
Looks like that was a position gained for Alfa Romeo.
That was bad. That was pretty rough. We'll lower Kev and just vibe for a bit. We're still, like, our tires are going to be, hopefully, like, just so much better than everyone else's. Now we'll get the benefit of DRS here, and should help kind of string us along, save up some fuels, you know, harvest DRS, etc., etc. Again, we're chilling. A lot of race left. There's a lot of race left. You know, we're not worried. We're not worried at all. Kevin's tires are looking beautiful. Banger even. I mean, look at Mick. Mick is chilling. Kevin's probably going to be pretty similar. Honestly, we could probably leave Kevin on aggressive for like the rest of the race, and he would probably be fine. But we're trying to, we're trying to really improve over these guys ahead. Like, as much as they're fighting, we are A-okay with that. We're trying to have some tires left over later to really make a good run at this. We'll have ERS, we'll have fuel, tires. Oh, we're gonna be set. Yeah, and Charles Leclerc is flying off into the distance. Woof. Yeah, I do feel bad for Mick. The more I look at it, I'm just looking at it going, oof. Mick just doesn't have the engine power or power unit like situation to like really make a big dent. Oh, Kevin. Oh, bouncing around the outside. Wow. It's great racing we're getting to view here as a just a third party, a neutral third party. Bottas is on 66% hard tires. Perez is on 67% hard tires. And Leclerc's on 69%, but that's just because he's running in like the freest air we've ever seen. DRS opens up. Goes to ahead or just, you know, fighting, doing whatever they're doing, and we are chilling. Oh, back up into the podium places. Let's go. Way to take advantage, Kev. Way to take advantage.
Haas with an overtake there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see, still doing beautifully. Beautifully. Oh, it looks like some back markers might be holding up Charles Leclerc. Let's go. Can we catch him on the straight? That'd be great. Perez takes fastest lap. It's fine, Kev. It's fine. It's fine. We're in a great position here, especially with the back markers kind of holding us up slightly. We get to save a little bit of fuel. We're still not worried about tires. Don't you move back over, you little. Thank you. All right, now move back over nice and tight. Dang it. Oh, now we're not gonna have DRS to Perez. That's not cool. That's not cool at all, game. Thank you, DRS, baby. Nice job, Kev. Back markers causing Perez problems.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Yup, leave Bottas in the dust. Yup, leave him in the dust. Yup, yup, yup. Huge for us. Huge for us. Absolutely massive hold up there. I don't know if I believe the intervals here. Come on, Kev. Let's get that DRS and let's ride off into the distance here with Sergio. Come on, Kev. Break it. Yes, sir. That should be DRS down the straight. We left Bottas in the dust. He'll hopefully have fun with signs, and we can ride off here. DRS is open, and we're off to the races. And the new fastest lap. I would hope so. We are in a fantastic position with Kevin here. Kevin back up into P2. K-Mag, P2, baby, let's go. Tire situation, thoughts? All right, we've had to use a little bit of tires.
Haas with an overtake.
We're still doing better than Perez and Charles now. I think Charles ran into a bit of issue with the back markers, but so we're all, we're all on pretty even footing, all in all. So now it's all about speed, baby. Speed, baby. If we can continue to put a distance, Bottas gets passed by Sainz. We'll hope that those two kind of just continue to hold themselves around that 3-second mark.
Gearbox is getting worse.
Copy.
I mean, well, I don't know what you want me to do. There you go. Just avoid the curbs, Mick. Avoid the curbs, we'll be all right. Ooh, Kevin holding off Sergio. Probably not here though. Yeah. Get pulled along, Kev. Get pulled along. Don't get dropped too much.
Red Bull gained a place.
Okay, if we can't get dropped that much. You're in a beautiful position for a podium with Kevin Magnussen. Tire check. On brand, on par. Just about together. DRS opens up. Let's go. I missed a good harvest there down the main straight, but that's fine. On the outside, Kev. Back to the inside. Yes, sir, Kev. Yes, sir.
Haas with an overtake there.
I'll say this point, we just need Mick not to crash and break any components, and I think we'll be all right. That's all we really need out of Mick in this one. Our focus is entirely on Kevin, and that's a-okay by me. Because we are in an opportunity. An opportunity arises. Here's the magic. You save fuel through this section, then you go push right before the last corner.
Car in the wall.
Safety car! Safety car! Full safety car. Woof. Like a full-on safety car. Who did it?
No DRS.
Oh! Who is that? Is that for No, that wasn't for who? What? What was that?
We've just had a crash on the track.
Stroll!
Let's take a look at the replay. Let's have a
Stroll
look here.
crashes.
This was the Aston Martin.
Oh, big
That's an
shunt.
off and a big off.
A big off.
And that was a bit of...
I was very confused. What an opportunity, though.
We've got loads of energy.
Copy.
You only have to survive a few laps. Mick is so far back. Another lap of safety car. Oh my.
Energy's good.
And a full thing of ERS. Oh baby. Oh baby.
Safety car will be in this lap.
Copy that.
All right, everyone focus up. what's the tire situation looking like? All right, everyone's about the same. Honestly, we're now kind of in a bad spot because now all these people have like fresher tires than us, but they're gonna have to fight their way. I'm listening intently.
So there is no overtaking until the control line, and there'll be 2 laps with no DRS.
Copy.
Hi, Kevin. There we go.
We can push more.
Yeah, I'm copy.
Oh my god, there's literally 4 laps left. And only a couple of them are going to have DRS on.
Is that a new race position?
Shumi
for Max?
overtakes Lando. Let's go. Deploy down the main straight before DRS gets re-enabled. Try and break away from the rest of the group. Harvest at the end of the straight. Here we go. 49 and 51. Sergio Perez right behind me. Oh, let's go, Kev.
DRS will be active.
2 laps to go.
Copy.
Let's go, Kev. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone focus up. Everyone relax.
Haas with an overtake.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone, nobody move.
With a great overtake.
Nobody move. Last lap.
Last lap now.
Are we about to see a Kevin Magnussen Haas win? Oh my god. Oh my god. You were here, chat. You were here. Nick, literally just bring it home. Literally just bring it home, mate. Just bring it home in one piece, please. Let's go. Kevin Magnussen. Kevin Magnussen brings it home for the first time. Haas F1 team stands on top of the podium. Ah!
Let's check his flag.
All that hard work, all paid off.
And Magnussen takes the
Kevin
win.
Magnussen,
Let's take a closer
your
look.
race winner,
Here it is. Kevin Magnussen gets the win.
gets the dub.
I don't think anyone could be disappointed with a race like that. A consummate professional through and through.
Thank you, Karun. What a race! Kevin Magnussen with the first win in Haas F1. Let's go, dude. Kevin Magnussen.
Okay, so
Nice job, Mick.
let's check the flag.
That's my fault, Mick. That's on me. Hey, that was on me.
I'm very sorry about that.
Mick, hey, that was on me.
Tough day.
Tough day. That was on me.
Call the pickup you can. Call the pickup.
Kevin Magnussen. The top step.
A brilliant performance from the Haas
A
driver.
brilliant performance from the Haas driver and lead strategist and team principal. Let's go, Kevin. Get in there. Get in there, Kevin.
Spot on the podium is exactly what the team deserved, and they got it.
Let's go, Kev. Let's go, Kev. Lift that bad boy. The win in Azerbaijan. The win.
Dane had a very impressive race, really delivering when the
Let's
pressure was on.
go, Kevin. Kevin, what a drive, Kevin. Get in there. Get in there, Kevin.
Today's competitors gave it their all, but it's going to be those three taking home the big points.
Let's go,
This is a
Kevin.
good result for Haas.
You
More than
think
enough
so?
to satisfy the whole team.
You think so, huh?
Whatever they're
That's a
doing
dub.
over at the team garage, I should think they're going to keep on doing it.
That's an
The end
absolute
this weekend in
dub.
fifth place in
Oh,
the
and we're up into
constructors'
fifth. Oh, yeah.
For the next round in Formula One, the teams are traveling to the circuit Gilles Villeneuve for the
Gilles
Canadian Grand Prix.
Villeneuve, Canada. Next time up, but right now, we're celebrating the first win for Haas. Kevin Magnussen with the fastest lap point. Kevin with the master class. The master class. Sorry, Mick. Mick still made up 4 spots. We don't count these two, it's fine. Kevin immediately jumps up into P9 in the drivers, and we jump and make a huge jump over Alpine into P5 of the constructors. What a day, Kevin. Beautiful race for Kevin. Beautiful race for Kevin. Oh my goodness, we'll be talking about this one. Kevin, take your 440K. You deserve it. I'll keep the other 2.5 mil. Don't worry about it. Attaboy, Kev. Oh, what a day for Haas. What a day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to make sure and save this before we get too crazy. All right. What a day. What a day. Woo! Kevin Magnussen, the first win for Haas. What a day. Oh, I never would have thought. I never thought I would see it. Never did. Not yet, at least. But regardless, that's going to wrap it up here. Everyone who stopped by, I appreciate it. For you're gone, hope you're having a good day. Tartar, I hope you enjoy your day, night, whatever it is for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will be back on Friday for more. It may be a late start, but I'll be back on Friday for probably some more of this. Maybe for some fun. We'll see. Maybe for something a little different. But for now, I'm going to go to bed and get some well-deserved rest after a huge win for Haas F1. But regardless, I will be back on a couple of days. I hope you all stay safe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have.